Recording in 3. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Hoopty, and we are kicking it right back off where we left off. And next turn here. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys ever saw them. You should definitely look them up. The commercials for Civilization 5 were awesome. They were commercials that were set kind of like an anonymous meeting, like Alcoholics Anonymous or Smokers Anonymous. I don't know what different ones there are, but they were like Civilization Anonymous or something like that. And all these people were there, talking about how, they can't stop. That one more turn, and I believe there was 2 or maybe 3 different commercials, and there was a guy, if you're not familiar with him, there was a guy that was playing, I believe, the janitorial role. He was walking around with like a mop and bucket and whatever, kind of in the background. That guy, if I remember correctly, is Sid Meier's. So if you're ever interested in knowing what Sid Meier's looks like, and I will confirm that before I post it, and if I'm wrong, I will put a little annotation or something like that, but I will confirm that for you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a little cameo in those commercials, which is pretty neat. Should we just continue on our aqueduct now? We've got the granary, which is going to get us up to 4 housing. I think we might as well. We'll probably send another trade unit down here. When we get a chance, of course. We need to produce a few more trade units. May have San Francisco make a trade unit here once they're done with I think they're working on the district, right? Yeah, they're just working on the campus district at the moment. Go get those cattle. I thought I had already done the cattle. Did I accidentally not finish the build there and moved on too soon? Let's go get this wheat for Cincinnati. There's nothing else to do here at the moment. We've got 4 charges left, though. I guess we'll move over here and mine this little hill there. Aha! Candy. We found candy. Oh, so many different ways that a joke could go there, but it was just Halloween, so I suppose finding candy is appropriate. Rome, what do we do with Rome? Looks like we were doing a builder before. Oh yes, that's right, we were, and then we changed off of the builder because we wanted to wait until we could get those +5 points. So Candy is a religious settlement. The only reason we haven't discovered a lot of natural wonders, so being the suzerain of Candy may not be a bad thing, but we're not gonna have, unless we send out apostles specifically to get killed, we're not gonna have relics. But we don't really have anything else to use our faith on, so I guess let's pump 4 into Candy. Might as well. Next turn. The Arabians are riding around with their Mamluks. Mamluks? Something like that? I don't know. There's a lot of units down here. Is Congo at war with somebody? No, but they've denounced Philip. It certainly looks like they may be getting ready. Oh, I didn't realize that we interrupted Mr. Bean there. I apologize for that. Don't cut my head off. That was a Game of Thrones joke for those that missed it. Venetian Arsenal we can build now. That's nice. Oxford University, definitely a good one as well. But do we want to do that right now? Kill a unit with a musketman. Where are we at with getting musketmen? I think we've gone past them because we haven't... Yeah, we have to get gunpowder first. Let's do that. Actually, real quickly before we do that, where are we at? So we are way ahead of everybody else. We are almost into the Renaissance period, and the Congo apparently has just entered the medieval period. That's good. We are doing well there. Let's check the civics tree. Civics, we are also ahead of everybody, with Congo coming up behind us, though we're not nearly as far ahead of everybody as we were, and Congo will probably catch up because they are a heavy culture civilization. Alright, so we've still got those open borders with Philip of Spain. Holy moly, that looks like a military invasion force. Maybe a defensive force, we'll see. Ah, we got the great Isaac Newton, who sat under a tree. Philip has made the Mahabodhi Temple. Very cool. Wonder if you're playing a religious civilization. So this is the one that's going to give us a library and university insta-build. So what we are going to do is not have them go to our campus in Washington, but we are going to send them to our campus, our soon-to-be constructed campus in San Francisco, which is going to help us by not requiring us to build a library and university there. We'll be able to get them for free. So, free stuff. Yay! Right? Who doesn't like free stuff? I'm still working on getting my friend to maybe do a multiplayer game with me. We'll have to wait and see how that works out.
There were 7 wonders in the world, and the discovery of the Terracotta Army, we may say, is the 8th miracle of the world.
A Terracotta Army is a pretty amazing find. And a relatively recent find as far as history is concerned. Very cool. So I'm still working on getting my friend to maybe let me record us playing a multiplayer game. We do currently play Battlefield 1 together, just as a side thing, which if you guys are interested, I certainly can post some of our gameplay. It won't be, it probably would not be family friendly, just because I cannot control how everybody else talks. But you know, it's interesting gameplay for sure. I'm not that good at the game. I'm definitely more of a support character. I tend to play medic and run around, and I feel a pretty good job of being a medic, but I'm not the guy that goes 40 and 3. You know, I'm just not that type of player. Do we need to use these charges down here right now? Let's see where Nolans is getting there. Oh, we've got a promotion for this crossbowman. I did not know that. Oh, that's right. I forgot. The other thing that the Terracotta Army does is give, I believe, let's just verify it. Terracotta Army. All current units gain a promotion. Very cool. So that's what happened there. Let's go ahead and just continue down with Aerostorm. And what we were trying to look at our citizens and see where they're working. So we are currently not working any production tiles. That's not good. So we are going to go ahead and make some lumber mills. See if New Orleans can start working those lumber mills for us. I think Cincinnati, or excuse me, Charleston is still basically as good as they're going to get. Do we need to send this guy this direction? Doesn't look like it. I guess let's just go ahead and do a lumber mill. Won't hurt anything. So we're kind of... Okay, we can get around them this way. I was going to say, we're kind of stuck there because of all those units. When units mass up like that, it really can get you slowed down. Get you stuck there almost. Alright, we're going to transfer you to Nolans. Get all of our... Oh, we moved him. Okay, we can't do a promotion for him because we moved him. That's alright. Build that mine. Let's get him going to Cincinnati. So we still have 2 trade routes. So we just produced a builder here, so let's do a trader. Build that sawmill for us. Should we come all the way to the sheep? Are they using the sheep? Let's check that out. They may already... Yep, they are using the sheep already, so we might as well go and improve it. And they're already using this forest, so on our way, we will stop and put a lumber mill in there. Can we make it around? We can. Nice. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else we can do with this builder right now in San Francisco. We'd have to wait for them to expand. And I don't think in Civilization 6 that there's any way of telling when your borders are going to expand. Because that's your population size. That's your city health. Does it say anywhere in here? Nope, I'm not seeing anywhere that it tells us about when the city is going to acquire a new tile. I may have to try to look that up and see if anyone has figured out at what rate those tiles are acquired. So let's see, Charleston, let's send this guy up towards Charleston. Let's take a look. I think Charleston grew, so we want to see... Okay, so they're utilizing this forest, but it doesn't have a lumber mill, so it's being underutilized. Isaac Newton, where are you? There you are. Okay. You are going to wait for 2 turns right there, because San Francisco is almost done with their campus district. Amsterdam has been a very good ally. I hope that Congo doesn't come in and try to usurp our power.
However, the individual has some possibility of escaping from the power of the state.
Alright, so I really like the idea of triangular trade right now. We only have... I thought we had 6 trade routes a second ago. One of our trade routes may have just finished. We only have 6 trade routes, but we could get 2 more. We're going to get 2 more, I should say. So let's look and see what kind of policy we can put in place here. Oh, we forgot to get rid of the wonder improvement. We're not building wonders from that era, those eras anymore, so they're not going to do us any good. Let's plunk that guy in there. Do we still need serfdom? If we didn't have serfdom, what would we have? The only thing we might have is the campus adjacency bonus increase. So I think for right now we're going to stay with with the builders. Alright, the civics tree. Let's open the tree up and look and see what we have going on. Mont Saint-Michel would be good for us. It's technically a religious wonder, but it would be good for us if we're going to try and use martyr or use apostles to get, specifically to get relics. Although how many relics could we house? Technically 2 is all we could house. I don't think that we want to do that. I think we're just basically going to skip the religious game altogether. It may end up nipping us in the behind, but I think we're going to try and skip it. Let's see. Diplomatic service, I believe, is what unlocks our ability to create spies. Let's try to dive towards that. Just looking at the policy options here. Okay, there's public works, which is the one that gives us production bonus and extra build actions. So that comes with civil engineering. And that is skyscrapers, which gives us industrial era and later wonder production. The Bolshoi theater is pretty good as well. Alright. Yeah, let's just do that. Move on. Oh, what is this one? Friendship. Oh, our friendship with the Congo has expired. That is okay. Oh, I'm no longer suzerains with the suzerain of Amsterdam. That is unfortunate. We're going to have to look and see what we lost because of that. We had been suzerain for so long. We weren't really using foreign trade routes, so that's not that bad. The most important part is that we have the +4 in... Excuse me, we actually have +8 in every commercial district. Cincinnati is where that last trader finished at. I think that we're going to have him go to Washington. And we are going to use up your last charge to build the last lumber mill. You're building a lumber mill. We're going to slowly poke our heads through this rainforest over here. Isaac Newton is sitting and waiting on the desert hills, scratching his head, trying to figure out where to find an apple tree, but alas, it's desert hills. He'll never find one. He's probably getting hot there. Should we go over and like wave a fan on him? Blow on him maybe? We'll see. Russia is expanding. We're doing pretty good. We've got 8 cities already. That's pretty substantial. Alright. Don't build a library, Hoopty. Don't do it. Alright, let's see. If we did we could do a pretty good adjacency bonus there. If we put a commercial district there, but I mean, is it worth the holy site to do a holy site just for the apostles? I don't think so. I don't think so. Get the bonus because of the Petra there, but we'll skip that. Let's just do the workshop for now. Isaac Newton, now you can establish a university and a library there. Give us a big boost production there. That's awesome. Or excuse me, not production, but science. So, do we want to send this to Rome? Rome may not be a bad idea. It's not quite as much production, but it is a good amount of food. We could just send it to Baltimore and get the production out of that. I think that's what we'll do. Because we're really using it to boost our production rate on the Patala Palace. We'll go ahead and give Cincinnati another farm here. What we need to have Cincinnati do as soon as we're done with that commercial district is probably have them pump out a couple boats. Now that we have ocean faring boats, we want to start exploring the high seas. Though we may want to hold off until we're suzerain of that other city-state of Candy, because we'll get a new relic every time we discover a natural wonder. Which actually, that may mean that we have to start building some holy sites in order to house wonders. I hadn't thought about that. What to do with this guy? I think we were sending somebody up to Charleston already, weren't we? I don't recall. I really chose a poor place for this commercial hub now that I think about it, because that is the only place we could have put an aqueduct. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, I think we've got a builder going there. This builder might be the one that's going there. So let's see. You know what? Let's send somebody way down over here to Lugdunum. Rome has built a trader for us, and we're going to send him to Baltimore, help to work on Alhambra for us. Oh, we've got 2 traders available in... Huh, I'll be darned. Let's see, let's send him back to Cincinnati. Keep that production going for us. We don't need the housing. Well, we could use the housing. It would be potentially worthwhile right now. I think we're going to skip it though. We still need more traders, so let's pump out another trader. Where is this guy at? He's in Charleston. We, of course, are sending him back to Rome because of food. So, we know that Arabia has a city named Damascus. We also know that they're a pretty small civilization. They probably have 1, 2... They've got this 3. They might have 4. We could actually kind of cheat it and figure it out by...
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
We could just cheat it by going and talking to them and seeing how many cities they could potentially give to us to figure out how many they've got. We might end up going on the offensive against them. I believe they've spread their religion to... Yeah, they've spread the religion to Lugdunum. I don't think there's anything we can really do here. We could build a wall just to help prevent those barbarians that occasionally will spawn up here, but we've got guys protecting that frontier land, so we'll leave them alone. We can't build another district until population 7, which is going to be really hard to get population 7. So we are just going to do commercial hub investments. They can really pump out a lot of gold into your coffers if you do those special projects, the commercial hub projects. Send you back to Cincinnati. We're gonna come up here and see if we can find the southern edge of the Arabian borders. While we wait for our turn, let's take a look at Saladin. Okay, so they have 3 cities. They've got Baghdad, Damascus, and their capital. So they are not very strong. They're unfriendly with us. So he likes to spread his own religion, and he's also not hesitant to use nuclear weapons. Not good. We don't really want him next to us late game then.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government, but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
I don't think we're going to change policies on that. Sorry, I was just reading that to myself. I should probably read it out loud. Just in case you're trying to do other things at the same time that you're watching me, which I greatly appreciate you watching me, so whatever I can do to make the experience better for you, I will try. Oh, wow. Did that city just pop up right behind us? I think it did. They must have followed my chariot and been like, hey, that guy, he looks like he knows what he's doing. Let's follow him and find a place to settle. I'm sure that's not actually what went through their brains, but, you know, AI doesn't have much of a brain. So we've got 3 uses left with this builder. I'm pretty sure we're sending a builder down here to Lugdunum, but it's going to take a while. Let's take a look at Rome and see if they're using any tiles that we haven't improved yet. It doesn't look like they are at the moment. What about Baltimore? They're using this tile, which has not been improved, and that tile, so we definitely need to send them somebody. Great person. Who is it? +1 amenity and +1 housing for this city. Yeah, we'll take that. Have to figure out where we want to put it, but alright, we were gonna put, oh, that's right, we should do the Venetian arsenal first before we make anything. Let's do that. Because the Venetian arsenal is that wonder that's going to make an extra copy of whatever naval unit that we produce. Alright, +1. This is going to give us... Oh, we can use it twice. That's nice. So we get +1 amenity and +1 housing. Where are we going to have a housing issue? We just talked about it. We're going to have a housing issue in Charleston. We're actually already at housing capacity in Charleston. Let's go ahead and give them one. I know that they're kind of the redheaded stepchild city for us, but we got to try to keep them happy at least, right? Arabia has adopted the economic policy. Meritocracy. Spain built an encampment. And somebody got sent... Oh, so the Aztecs are apparently one of the other civilizations because somebody else just got a delegation from the Aztecs. Alright, you are going to be sent to Cincinnati. Should we build the watermill? What to do, is the question. We're going to improve our holy site here, and we are going to, I think, go after the whatever that, the one that, bleh, I can't talk. Whatever the wonder is that gets us the martyrdom. I think it's Mont Saint Michel. And you know what, guys? I just looked at the time, and we are getting pretty darn long here. So we are actually going to call it right here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side.